Do you want to learn how to destroy the wasted pit in ScourgeBringer? Here, I'll show you all the tips and tricks for you to get better in this incredible game. Also, if you want more ScourgeBringer content, hit that subscribe button and activate the notifications for you to know when we upload a new video. Also, this is the third part of this series, so if you want to learn how to destroy the Entangled Ingress and the Steel Bastion, come and watch the first and second parts. The links will be in the description. Hello there, I'm PrimalChange and let's start with tip number 1. Start slow and continue slow. This stage is very different to the other two. It makes your gameplay slower because of the types of enemies it has, so don't try to rush it because many of the enemies do a lot of damage in close quarters. So it is very dangerous if you go fast and ignore the risks it has. Tip number 2. Take advantage of all the perks and weapons you got in the previous stages. You are stronger than in the first and second stage, because you had to buy improvements for you to destroy them. So take advantage of the situation and use all of the tools you have already acquired. The gun is much more useful in this stage, so manage correctly all of your ammunition. Also, try to arrive at this stage with full health, because it will take you a lot of health to get used to the upgrade in difficulty. Tip number 3. Look for the altar and the shop. The altar and the shop are very important because they can determine whether you have the opportunity to destroy the wasted pit or die in the process. Getting better weapons and deciding for the correct perks is so important that you should stop and think a little bit of what you want. For example, if you have a good amount of health and you haven't lost a lot, maybe an attack perk can suit you better. Or on the contrary, you lost a lot of health and you think you can continue without more, you should get more health upgrades. Remember, this always depends on the conditions of the game you are playing. Final tip, it is easier if you get 20 of health. Tip number 4. Do or do not explore all of the map. The wasted pit can get tricky sometimes, so you should consider whether you want to explore all of it or just parts that are important to you, because sometimes exploring can just weaken you and lower your chances to defeat the bosses. On the other hand, exploring can help you get much more doublets, giving you the opportunity to buy more improvements, making you stronger. So this is a decision you should make based on your situation. However, the most important rooms you should always look for are the shop, the altar, the mid-boss room, and the big boss room. By finding these 4 rooms, you have a better chance to get to the next stage. Tip number 5. Learn the way each enemy works. You should learn the patterns of your enemies. In this way, you can start passing through each and every room much faster. I will resume all of the enemies for you super quick. Some of the enemies in the wasted pit already appeared in the other stages, so if you want to learn more about them, click the links in the description. The flies. These enemies will get close to you and attack you. Their level of harm is of 1. The hives. These enemies produce flies, but they don't attack you by themselves. Their level of harm is of 2. The bomb. These enemies will shoot 4 bullets at the same time and explode when hit several times. Their level of harm is of 3. The spheres. These enemies move fast and shoot bullets in your direction. Their level of harm is of 4. The tri-bombs. These enemies will leave a trace of toxic waste that will hurt you when touching. When they are hit, they explode and convert into 3 bomb enemies. Their level of harm is of 4. The beetles. This enemy is the fastest to recover when stunned, so beware. Their level of harm is of 5. Remember, all of these enemies can hurt you, so be careful with all of them. Tip number 6. Learn to get back. This stage features many enemies that explode and hit you when you are close, so learn to go far away before they explode or use your heavy hit to make them go away. Tip number 7. Develop your skill tree. The skill tree helps you get more prepared to destroy all of your enemies. Some of the improvements relate to health, extra slashes, and perks, so don't forget to check it out every once in a while. Also, the tree gets more beautiful with each and every skill you purchase. Tip number 8. How to destroy the mid-boss. The mid-boss has a very small space for you to stand on, so it makes it more difficult. Also, it creates bombs and flies that will bother you constantly, so my tip here is to try to beat it as fast as possible with all of your tools you've got. Don't let him attack you and you'll be good. Tip number 9. How to destroy the big boss. Villarana is the last big boss this early access has, and is difficult but not impossible. So I will give you all the tips for you to beat him, and say you destroyed ScourgeBringer early access. Villarana can create bombs, so keep that in mind. It has 3 attacks: the vomit attack, the bullets attack, and the exclamation attack. In the vomit attack, Villarana covers a part of the stage with his spear. This attack covers part of the floor and a vertical portion of the room, so try to move to the other half of it. In the bullets attack, the boss shoots many bullets that surround him, so try to avoid them or reflect them with your heavy hit. At last, we have the exclamation attack, and this is your opportunity to stun him and attack him with all you've got. But beware, Villarana charges his attack very fast, so you need to be very focused. Tip number 10. Become an expert in the Wasted Pit and become the master of ScourgeBringer Early Access. This is the last stage the Early Access has, so defeating it will help you prepare for future updates this game will have. Get better, destroy it faster. And remember, it is not as difficult as it looks, it just requires practice. These are the 10 tips and tricks I have for you to beat the Wasted Pit. If you want to see more ScourgeBringer content, leave a like and comment below. From everyone here in Dual Blade, thank you very much for watching. Cheers!